Maybe England was over. Maybe Waterloo Sunset was me saying goodbye to England.
Waterloo Sunset's got a real feeling of longing about it for something that's only just gone.
There's something so anchored about that song. It's so inherently, it's as English as Peter Ackroyd is English. It's as London as Peter Ackroyd is London. There's something so deeply moving about the song and so timeless. Couldn't be set in any other place or any other country in the world.
I've got this delightful daughter who's 7 years old, and first time in London, she lives in Ireland, the first time in London, I took her to Waterloo. And I took her across the bridge. And it is important. I like people who I care about and who I love to experience that space. I like to see how they feel about it. It's really stupid, but it means a lot to me.
To a boy who was studying O-level English, and it's called the Intermediate Certificate in Ireland, and I was learning upon Westminster Bridge, Wordsworth, you know, earth hath not anything to show more fair. And I particularly remembered the last couplet, dear God, the very houses seem asleep, and all that mighty heart is lying still. And I just immediately in my head wanted to segue into millions of people, because he's on Westminster Bridge, and I always saw them as being equal. You know, here was a vision of London, a guy staggering home at 4 or 5 in the morning and the sun coming up over London. And here was this other story of these people in the late evening on another bridge.
And it's just like two people captured in a moment. It's a very, very brilliant song.
You know, aside from the lyrics and the imageries and the imagery, but it's just that melody is just fantastic to me. It just gets me here every time I hear it. And God knows how many times I've ever played it or heard it, countless times.
Dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? People so busy, make me feel dizzy, taxi lights shine so bright. But I don't need no friend, as long as I gaze on Waterloo Sunset, I am in paradise.
It's the wholeness of the record, I think, that's important. It's a finished product that has that innocence. The record could not exist without my brother's wonderful guitar part. And I took great care in making the record. Get everything perfect. There's not much on it. And the vocals there are not great, but I've mixed them. I mixed it. You know, I could actually, it was 8 tracks, so I could mix it with these fingers. So it's like painting, in a sense. It's as close as I'll ever get to it now. And to me, it was like doing my art. I've finally cracked it.
Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I stay at home at night. But I don't feel afraid.
You have to take that out of context of simply being the Kinks, and you have to put it into great songs that will always exist in the pop pantheon, and Waterloo Sunset is top 5, no question.
Every day I look at the world from my window.
Ray is up there, you know, with the great lyric writers and melody writers that can combine the way that John Lennon and Paul McCartney have songs at different levels of enjoyment.
Those stories are invested with personal meaning and real emotion and real sense of place and time. It isn't just like a fantasy, you know.
His fantastic ability to convey a situation and emotions and people's feelings, and the ordinary person in the street's feelings.
You never really hear another person with that distinct voice, and I mean actual voice, and I mean the mind articulated, that you can hear on Dead End Street, that you can hear on Days, that you can hear on Waterloo Sunset, and that is unique and to Ray, and beautiful for all time.
Without doubt, one of our leading songwriters. Always has been, and I believe always will be. I think he's never lost his touch.
Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. But Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. But they don't feel afraid whenever they gaze on Waterloo Sunset. They are in paradise. Waterloo Sunset's
It is like a dream sometime, and when you think it's just so quick and it's gone.